Yes, I've had the iPhone X for 24 hours. Let's talk about it. Dave Taylor here, and I've actually had my iPhone X for a little less than 24 hours. In fact, here's what happened, is I went to bestbuy.com and ordered it there, and then they said, oh, it'll be about November 15th. And then, right around 11 a.m. on November 3rd, I got a text message from them saying, hey, dude, come and get your phone, man. Actually, it didn't quite phrase it that way, but that was the general gist of it. So I popped into Best Buy, pretty psyched, and picked up this baby. This is a 64 gig space gray iPhone X. And then spent most of yesterday super frustrated because I couldn't actually get it all running because Apple's servers were so ridiculously overloaded. It took me hours and hours and hours to actually get to where I could get apps, to get to where I could restore from a backup. Oh my gosh, last night up till about 6 p.m., super frustrating. Apple, you gotta figure this out because you knew there was a huge demand. And my first couple hours, the experience was not really glamorous. But then I got it all working and oh my gosh, this is a pretty cool phone. Apple's really jumped ahead with this. And I just want to say right off the bat, you can see here, the notch really isn't a big deal. Now, if I go to a full widescreen, I don't want you to look at my mail. Let's just go to music or something. And you can see on a full white screen, it's a little weird. It looks like it's almost a sticker to peel off. I'm not, that might take a little getting used to, but in a lot of apps, it really just goes away. So let me just show you real quick a couple of features that I really like about it. One of which, perhaps the best of which, is Qi charging. And I love the fact that I can just drop it on a charger and it starts actually getting more energy, more power. It starts charging up. And I don't have to plug anything in. Now, the lightning connectors are pretty nice, but wireless charging, that is the 21st century. So super cool to have that. That's also on the iPhone 8s, but seriously, iPhone X, come on. So there's also has the True Depth camera, and I haven't done much with that yet because I haven't really had a chance. I'll come back and talk about that in another video, but I thought it'd be fun to show you just a couple of things. So first off, let's show you some of the different gestures. So there is no home button. So how do you get to home? Well, if I'm in an app, then you get to home by simply swiping up. And now you're home. But here's the thing that's kind of cool about that, is if you swipe up and hold, then suddenly you see all your other apps. And so that's how you get to there. And then I can actually choose an app, and now I'm there instead. And of course I can swipe up and I'm back home. Now, not only that, but if you remember on the older phones, you would swipe up and that would get you the control center, right? Well, I can't get to the control center from there, so that gesture is from down here. And now I have my control center, and I can go up, and then if I swipe from here, now I have notifications. So it's actually surprisingly easy to get the groove with all that. And at first I'm like, no home button, this is going to be a big adjustment, but in fact it's really no adjustment at all. Really nice. And then so what else? Let me tell you, Animoji, super fun. My friends are already sick of it. Let me show you real quick. I'll show you on this on the side here. I shall send an Animoji to let's send an Animoji to Twitter, because Twitter needs a little more fun, right? So as you can see in the insert, all you have to do is you click on the little shiny monkey and then pick the animal you want. And if you watch, it's already tracking what I'm saying and my gestures. So very fun. To record one, all you have to do is hold and push and hold the record button. So let's go ahead and do that. And I'm going to look at the phone so you can see how that actually interacts. You ready? Hey Twitter, everything's going great. Hashtag dogface, man. Hey Twitter, everything's going great. Hashtag dogface, man. So now at this point, I can actually choose to map a different face on it. So maybe that's more of a cat, or maybe more of a robot. Hey Twitter, everything's going I like the robot. And so then here's the thing that actually got me confused. What confused me a little bit when I first was doing Animoji is that if you just drag it onto the text, then you actually get a sticker. But if you want to send the full animation, then you tap the arrow and it actually builds it and sends it. And I'm pretty sure that the Twitter bot isn't going to know what to do, but it would be fantastic if it responded with its own animated robot saying, please don't send messages to this particular address. We'll just leave it struggling through its own thing. That's fine. Face ID, surprisingly easy to work with, and I can't actually show you that too much because I'm actually screen recording at the same time. But one of the things that's really, really slick that I was a little unsure of, but I'm really impressed with, is that if I have my phone on sleep and notifications come in, then it will actually just show a summary of the notification, which is nice. But if I look at the screen, they automatically expand without me unlocking it. Now, that's a little hard to explain, but it's going to be hard for me to capture. Just take it from me or see if you can get a demo somewhere. It's really, really pretty slick. So that is perhaps one of the best parts of Face ID. Having a, no thumb scanner or anything, whatever. So actually I can show you one thing with Face ID. Let's go ahead and stop this little screen recording. And so now I'm going to lock the phone. And when the phone's locked, you see there's a padlock there. But if it actually, and so notifications come in and it's just telling me there's a notification from something. And I know it's a little hard for you to see, but if I actually point it at my face, oops, if I point it at my face, now the padlock's unlocked. And so it's as easy as that. It's a subtle cue, but now that if it's locked, let's go back to it being locked. All right, if it's locked and I do this, then it just says, I need to see your face, or you can enter a code. But if it's unlocked, in fact, that was enough. It saw my face. Did you see it unlock there? That's pretty good. I was not looking directly at that phone. So really, there's a lot of cool stuff here in the iPhone 10. I'm really, really pretty psyched about it. And I just would have liked to not have had this nightmarish experience when I was trying to get it all working. But if you're looking for the next generation of iPhone, there's no question this is it. And the iPhone 10.1 is going to be a refinement on this, and that'll be interesting to see what they do next. But right now, I'm super impressed with this, and I'm really looking forward to having some more time to actually try out and really push the edges of all the different features. So this is the 64 gig iPhone 10, and it's $999 at Apple or any of those companies, or the 256 gig version's $1149. Now at the beginning I said that I got it at Best Buy, and so I paid a little surcharge, but that's okay because with Best Buy, like I said, I got it the same day and I didn't have to line up, I didn't have to do anything at all. It was as easy as it could possibly be. And for me, being able to get it a month or two early, I think that might have been worth $100. So I'm totally fine. It's a free market. You can choose to go there or not. But, before we're done, do me a favor and click on the subscribe button, because I will be talking about a lot of iPhone 10 stuff over the next couple of months as vendors start sending stuff for us to review. Anyway, this is Dave Taylor. I'm back to my phone, and I'll catch you in my next video.